maybe. Said destroy them. There we go. Now we never have to worry about Egyptian rebels again. That's probably not true. Alright, everybody that's a mercenary and damaged, yeah, you just don't go home. You don't exist anymore. So for the rest of you guys, well, we're going to go work on Rosetta. We're going to get our stones going. I mean, I didn't say that. And we would love to get Zanzibar again. So we're going to build a network in your face. Melindy can't really do anything for another 10 years. But that's fine. We could just sort of sit around, tech up a bit, do cool stuff, get all sorts of Renaissance thought rolling around this area. It'll be fine. We'll be able to outmatch all our competitors very soon. So glad I didn't have to spend more mill points on those guys. I'm going to reduce you a bit. I'm going to increase you a bit. And that should be good. Just to start working on this. I tend to get corruption out of control, and basing the currency, which is so freaking easy, is probably not the wisest move I can be making. I might... Oh yeah, I'm going to do things. I'm going to do cool things that are going to make my life so much easier. So, Egyptians, you are now in control. Congratulations, you now have cool status amongst our people. Ooh, now Egyptians, they are like part of the... what group now? I don't know. Can you tell me anywhere? Levantine group. Alright, so like Syrians and such. Okay. Turkish. I have no idea there. Alrighty then. This is a decent kind of starter army. I'll leave it as is for the moment. Start building up our monies when we have the ability, which making Egyptian accepted culture should help with. Like so. And the great reorganization of the empire shall begin. The truce expired with Mombasa. Now Mombasa is going to be like, we're going to coalition you. I'm like, okay. But no, they're not going to do that. They're too weak and pitiful. So for you, you're getting pretty close to being integratable. We also need to do some other things here. Actually, why am I even bothering with Kilwa? I could just holy war them. It'll be fine. And autos. The Ottomans. I like the Autobots, but evil. I'm going to get a claim on this because you are incompetent about converting things that are of the Sunni faith. You're like, I don't want to get an advisor. I'm like, oh man. That's stupid. And I think we might be in a position just kind of throw our weight around a little bit. You know? Yeah. Yeah, baby. Too bad you can't send your missionaries to your vassals. It's like, all our territory became the wrong religion somehow. Gosh. Troy's with Mogadishu is over. Groovy. It's a holiday in Lodia. Because if I can just sort of threaten war... Oh, are they actually doing it? They might actually be doing it. I'm so proud, guys. Still not gonna care about it anymore. I have other friends now. Because advisors are 50% cheaper, 15%, or 15 prestige. I don't really need the missionary strength, unfortunately. The Inquisitor is nice, but irrelevant. Get them through manipulating the dudes. Yeah, I'll take the prestige. Boom. Yeah. This isn't too hard at this point. Just gotta sit back and relax. and wait for the Ottomans to punch the Mamluks again. It is their destiny, after all, to be perpetually punched by them. I really hope they go after Cyprus. That could be amazing. Grab that and just post in much stuff down here. So it's pretty much inevitable they'll have a border, but whatevs. So having these types of places also gives me prestige. Now, if I could only get Mecca and Rome, that'd be all sorts of awesome. I'm still gaining prestige despite being at 64. So I'm going to be the prestige master. Yeah, extra morality for my armies. I like it. I like it like that. Come on. Come on. Let me show you where it's at. Come on. Come on. Let me show you where it's at. I might give you... if you didn't have such high support already, I would instantaneously give you some land here, but yeah, maybe not the smartest thing in the world. Your legitimacy is pretty legit, man. Kind of wish I could look at your power projection. That could actually help me quite a bit, at least easily here. Awesome. And if you are successful here, which might be a bazillion years from now... Oh no, we lost a military leader. You converged to successful. Excellent. And we'll be able to get a new thing. We'll get our manpower recovery finally. So we'll go manpower recovery, then good old core creation costs, then legitimacy. Because legitimacy is a problem for some people, but not everybody. Well, how about this? We abolish a tax, and then I say, hey, you owe me a lot of money. And they're like, okay. These people. That's a lot of production there in Alexandria. It's kind of crazy. So that's actually like actual 0.2 monies. That is kind of crazy. But you know what? I'll do it. I know I should be trying to pay off my loans and such, but gotta spend some money to make some occasionally. So that's what I'm doing here. Yes. 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 By the way, how are you coming? You are almost done. 53. 20, yeah. Kara versus Iraq. Fight! And that means you're going to be teaming up with the Hansa. You are fighting Dolkadir and Kandar. Those guys exist. Well, I know Kandar exists, but Dolkadir, yeah, they still exist. Why hasn't the Ottomans crushed them? Why are they so interested in coming my direction, being pests? Qazim. Another one to sort of do stuff with there. In fact, I might just force them to give up Qazim as a... If I can, force it out of their hands and into their pockets. Oh, that doesn't make any sense. I really need a military idea, which most certainly is going to be my next one when I have the chance to get to them. Hoo-ha. Hoo-ha. I spent a lot of monarch points recently. Not for much gain, but also a lot of gain, because having this under my control is fantastic. Saved word. Castile has embraced the things. That's good for them. I guess I could also do this. But I think I'll wait on that. Yes. Yes. I can also work on this stuff down here. That could be potentially useful. Ajuran. Mogadishu. Might be a better one. Yeah. And 89 decor, that's fine. How many more states can I have? I can have a bunch more states. So I might as well just kind of grab that. And all this. Some of it's low autonomy, some of it's not. Kind of depends on what I decide to poke in when the time was. Alright, so we're good there, I think. Why won't you die? You are... How far are you along here? Coptic faith? 28%. I'm so close I can feel it. Disorder? Just, you know... because our religious ideas, disorder just sort of happens. Our call has been struck by Roman fever. Well, sucks to be them. That's pretty close anyway, so I don't necessarily care. Maybe a year-ish. And new settler perchance. Yeah, it's going to be enough, I think. We can do a loan, that's fine. Moral prices. Burgers lose 20 loyalty and gain that. Well, force the merchants to lower their prices. It's the only way to be sure. It's like nuking it from orbit. Just kind of how you do. Alright, burger people. You get Rosetta. And I think that's as much as I want to give you right now. I'm very, very much thinking about moving my trade capital up here. Because let's look at things at this point. I'm making a fair bit of money here. But a lot of it's still kind of leaking out. Need to work on that. What's causing all the problems here? From provinces. Okay. They have Crete, that does have a center of trade. And transfers from traders downstream. I guess they have things over here then. And modifiers in the node. Ottomans, go beat them up. Ottomans. Transfers from downstream. Okay. Well, if I were to change some of that, that might not be the end of the world. Especially if I transfer this to transfer instead. That could up my power. Let's see if it gives me more power. All right, 6.66 versus whatever it was before. Actually, I can probably slip that back. Collect 6.66. That's what we're currently doing. Oh, Aiden. And we're going to transfer trade power instead. And we get less than that. Well, that sucks. What does it actually do here? Is there power enough? Not really. I guess our overextension's kind of hurting us massively. We're going to keep collecting here. Inham Bane. Excellent. That means that we can convert them real good. That's going to be pretty quick. And our boats, our lovely boats, go somewhere. Where are you going? I don't know. Go places. That's not places. That's turn Ababane into a city. I did. And I shall, and I will. John East Indian Training. I don't know. Matt Solo. I don't know. Create a proper fleet. That'd be kind of cool, but I think I'm going to pass on all these missions. We have an explorer type person, and we want them to go explore, man. North Atlantic, South Atlantic. We're going to go for the South Atlantic coast for the first bit. And we can colonize the Cape now, by the way. So let's go ahead and do that. Hooray! Sure, we're going to have issues with these guys being all weird and such. But, you know, it's going to take us a little bit of time to get here. So we should be enough time to reduce this uprising chance to almost zero, if not at 2 or beyond 0. It will be a 0 in my book. Well, if you guys are going to get that converted, then I guess I can just sort of take chunks out of you instead. It appears that is now incorruptible. Oh, very nice. I like that. Because that will cause a counteraction to all our our timeline switches in reversed polarity of L neutron flow or something. Rah. So we've changed identity, sort of, as good old Ethiopia here. Coptic. So, perceptive status, so it gives us no penalties. Culture union based on the Kushite culture group. Okay. Culture shift, so we need at least 50% of our culture to be Egyptian. That could be fun. We stopped being Kushite and then we became Egyptians. It was kind of weird. Probably kind of irrelevant as well, because it'll make us lose a bunch of accepted cultures that I rather like right now. Yemeni tickets. 16 development, Nubian, Swahili, and various other things. Yay. Right, we are getting a little low on this. I guess I could hate on Austria. That could be something to do. Are you allied with Austria? You are not. We are big and mean, and Austria is, like, not our friend. Unless they want to be. No, they're really not interested. Neither is Hungary. They're like allied rival of Venice. Okay, that's problematic, but not the end of the world. Austria, you're now my rival. Alright, so some of those balances went away. That was pretty cool. We are the 7th greatest world power. We have beat Austria. Hooray! And yeah, might be able to poke up towards good old Muscovy before too long, too. Yeah, a great power of sorts. How's the spread coming here? Because I guess maybe only you, no, that's me, have embraced it. Yes, only Portugal has fully embraced colonialism as an ideal and as a way of life. You guys are... Why are you spreading here? Oh, you've also embraced it, so that means it's going to start spreading up through here, into France and things like that, and that's going to be pretty cool. It also means it's going to be maybe spreading... I guess it's no bonus for friendliness here, because nearby friendly provinces has colonialism. Yeah. So that's even more of a reason for me to get working towards my a colonial nation of my own somewhere out there beneath the great big sky. Exploration finished. Excellent. Ooh, excuse me. What next? Explore. We're going to explore the South Atlantic very much. Thank you very much. And you... Wish that was be even further down, but whatever. New emerging state in the Sudan. Neat. So, an event, a new state emerging in the Sudan happens. For quite some time, we have ignored the Sudanese lands, where lots of the old Nubian Christian kingdom maintain their pitiful remnants. Been waiting for this. But such neglect is no longer possible. A vibrant new state called Sennar has formed by southern migrants called the Funge, who came in and conquered their remnants, and they made a new state that extends to our borders. We do what do we care who owns these wastelands? Well, it might be fun to go invade them. They are Coptic, though, so it's probably not the best move here. And still need a little bit of something on you. But yes, Funge, isn't it funge? To get fungied. And they don't have freaking feudalism, man. They're all sorts of crazy backward here. And then again, these guys are starting to look a little behind as well. They don't have their good old Renaissance like I do. Ha. Well, now, some call this the act of baking. Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, these guys did not have Renaissance. Interesting. Very interesting. I'll be able to out-tech a lot of people. Fair enough. Very cool. Whew, okay. moving forward. We'll get a Claymont Funge at some point here. Funged, yeah, they're being all like, yeah. The religion of their people, it's Coptic. Hope they convert this land from fetish to something more useful. And then I will take it from them. And what's going on here? Catholic? Interesting. I wonder how that happened. How was the start of the game? I don't think it was. What's going on here, man? What are you doing, Ottomans? The Ottoman. Aha! Fighter of the Daemon. Aha! Well, we should be able to pay off these loans in time here. But it might be too late, as forced Dokdir to break their alliance with Kandar. Sense of uncertainty what happens next lingers. Huh? Who knows? What are you doing? You're fighting those guys as well. You're losing. You're losing all sorts of places. And Kara's coming in and wrecking your face. That's good. I actually would like to have a strong ally who's actually competent. It's not likely to happen, but you know. You have feudalism but no renaissance. So you're going to be kind of slow past Tech 8 here. So I guess one of the things about this particular playthrough is I'm going to kind of also be learning things as I go along. And that's... learning is half the battle, I hear. And holy crap. A bunch of people posted a bunch of things to Patreon. I don't even have a Patreon. It's just people doing their things. But it's all good stuff. Someone's pretty awesome, so I'm not going to be too freaked out. I patron a few different types of folks. One of them being artists, of course. So it's like, here, have like $5 a month. So at this point, I should probably be maybe reevaluating some of my patron sort of donations, just so my budget's a little bit more tight. Let's go for the West African Ghost. Hooray! It'll get us a bit of stuff here. So we're going to have the Cape under our control, which is going to be neat. And what else is going to be happening here? 30 per year. I like it. New world companies. Oh, yeah. Conversion successful. Excellent. And you guys are being particularly annoying. Took me like 20 years to get all that stuff sorted out, but yeah, whatever. Alright, didn't even notice this before. So, must be controlled by a Coptic country, and Yervin must be Coptic. Coptic. Hot topic in Copticness. And how are you feeling, man? How far are you along? 57.3. KGGO. Awesome. I guess I could probably speed 5 it for a little bit. Give myself a stretch. Yeah, I should be more careful about my army being totally destroyed in the future. But I should be able to take on the Mamluks without too much problem going forward. Alright, well, that's disappointing, but I think I might lay off the dudes for the moment. Because I would like to get my economy sorted out. As awesome as that having them around would be. Though getting one of these guys might be nice. That would be really nice. +2, so I can get the next Miltech before the end of the world. Heck. With colonialism being a problem, we're going to be sort of in the same boat, me and the Ottomans. Truce expired with Helodia. Helodia. Well, I could do the development trick here. I get too tired of waiting for colonialism to show up in my territory. Oh, hello. You are up here now. Let's explore more territory. North Atlantic sounds good. I know everything about the coast of Africa now, obviously. What did I actually explore here? This, I guess? So apparently, Spain, historically didn't really move here, or at least not very much. It was like, wouldn't be necessarily called a full colony sort of situation. I could be talking completely out of my ass. I could be totally mistaken about this stuff, but that's all right. I am okay with admitting when I'm wrong. It's one of my primary functions. Alright, Mombasa looks like a good spot to get another claim. You are allied with Kilwa. Now, if I just sort of destroy you, that could be something, I guess. I could also influence Kilwa to be like, break the alliance and such. Maybe I should. I have a truce with them, so I don't know if that would work. I'm going to bring this guy back. I'm going to start working claims on Funge. So I got stuff I can now conquer here. Kilwa. Break alliance, would you? No. What do you mean, no? How about you? Break the alliance? Yes, you'll break your alliance with Kilwa. We'll get a CB on them. Also create a truce with Malindi and us. Well, that's fine. We got one anyway. That means our truce with Malindi is now in September 1515, just as it was before. Nice. Break alliance. So upset Malindi and Kilwa. There's a truce with Malindi until then. Neato. Alright, can I break your alliance with these guys? No, you're too powerful for that. Jazz, nah. Hormuz. Baluchistan, no. Can I break your alliance here? No. Can I threaten war? No. No. Ooh. Excuse me. Right, Funge. We're finally gonna start working on you. We're gonna have some fun in Funge. Oh. That was terrible. 19 months. Not so bad. They're like, we need the monasteries and the monks and such. I'm like, I know, right? It's so useful, like, not imploding right away. Colonial company founded. No, I'd rather them being Cape, because it's not stupid. Excellent. By the way, when's the truce up here? 18, so that's going to be a little bit further off in the future. So a lot of these are over at the same time. That's kind of weird. Alright, these guys are done. Can I explore anything else? North Atlantic coast. Okay, I'll look at that. I'm not entirely sure how the map spread's going to be at this point, so who knows? Who knows indeed, because westernization doesn't instantaneously give you maps, because there's no more westernization. It's no longer a thing. So I guess we'll have to sort of bounce back and forth. No. I don't think so. They're not too happy with Funge. Probably, yeah, they're getting claims up here. They might go after the Mamluks themselves at some point. The Mamluks would be too powerful for them still. What is this? Some sort of idea? Nah, we're going to keep working on tech still. Before our tech penalties get too high. They're going to be 50% at some point here. Oof. I think we have to deal with the printing press problem. Which, I think I'll just develop a province to do that. Probably Fayum. Why Fayum? Because I like it. Then again, doing something way down here so that the autos aren't really in on it might be good too. Then again, if I can get over here, it'll be accepted much faster. Hooray! Alright, so we're not going to circumnavigate the globe here. We're going to protect our trade in... We're going to probably do it in Aden. No, somewhere else. Hormuz! There we go. Go for it, man. All right, you done yet? You're not done yet, obviously, but you're getting there. Bet you didn't think I was gonna demand something off you. This is a pretty good province. It's the best one on the border. Okay, claims on Kazir Ibrim. I would like it to be mine, after all. I could declare war on Lodia. I could take all their stuff. I could, in fact, maybe even influence them to give me that. Well, maybe not quite yet. So we're going to keep pushing forward. maybe another fight. So I'd like to get them down to a single war so I can just eat them in one gulp. Even though it really pisses people off.